Hi everyone! Clip Studio Paint reached out to me to create a first impressions video. I'm excited because not only have I been following them for a while now, I have seen a lot of beautiful artworks created using Clip Studio Paint. So even if I'm originally more comfortable using traditional methods, I will not pass the experience of trying this out. So in this video, I'll be sharing my experience in creating a painting using Clip Studio Paint in my iPad Pro. Now I begin with sketching. Prior to this, I tested the default brushes to get the feel of the functions of each. They feel very natural to me. It's almost like drawing on my sketchbook, which I really liked. The default brushes are usually what makes me love a painter program. If I don't have to download any third-party brush pack just to make me paint, then it's a huge plus point for me. When I sketch, I draw the overall shapes first, so I'm not into detailing at this point. I just want my lines to flow smoothly so it looks more natural. When I first opened the app, my first impression was, oh wow, there's a lot of tools here. It is almost similar to the Adobe programs I used, so it wasn't that hard for me to navigate through the options. But I still need a little time to understand them and establish my own workflow. After the sketch, I clean up my line art and proceed to painting. Honestly, I'm not very proficient at digital painting. However, I do mock-ups, sketches, and line arts digitally, but I don't regularly paint with it. I've tried digital painting back in college, and it was the time when I was using one of the small square Wacom tablets, one of the very first ones if you remember that, and having my hand on the table while my artwork is on the screen didn't feel natural for me. I'm just more comfortable with traditional media like watercolor, where I can properly control my brush strokes. But now, using Clip Studio Paint, I can definitely say that my love for digital painting has been renewed. So the painting stage is actually the one I was looking forward to doing, because this is usually the part where I struggle with making things right for my style. I love how the default paintbrush of Clip Studio Paint just does what I want it to do. The colors blend seamlessly without having me to use a blend or smudge or blur tool, and I really appreciate that. So I can paint continuously by just adjusting the pressure on my Apple Pen using just one brush alone. Now I'll just show you the process of me painting the rest of the portrait. Painting the face first, then moving to the hair and background. I like to focus and spend time on the face because for me it establishes the mood and emotion of the overall painting. The rest of the process is similar to how I paint in watercolor. I apply the base color first, work on the shadows, then to the highlights, and then to the details. I adjust the face features and hair volume using a liquify tool if needed, and manipulate some layer settings like color dodge or multiply to create better contrast. These are the things I cannot do traditionally, so it was really fun to do it here. Some other things I liked while I was using Clip Studio Paint is, one, as I mentioned earlier, there are a lot of tools available to use to paint, edit, and achieve the kind of effect you want for your digital art. Not all painter programs have these, so if you're looking for something that offers some of the Photoshop tools, Clip Studio Paint has them too. I've also heard there are also amazing automated functions that help you with coloring. I think it's called Colorize. I tried it and I was blown away. I could have used that to color my painting, but I just want a bit of a challenge. But when I saw how it was done, I thought, wow, it's a game changer. Second, their brush tools are superb. No wonder a lot of professional artists are using this. I'm not a seasoned digital painter, so I can only compare this from the programs I previously used. But in my experience, this is the first time I painted with ease. I like that I don't have to download anything or tweak any settings. The brushes perfectly respond to the pressure on my pen and the blending is amazing. Blending is everything to me, so I was so happy painting here because of this. This is coming from someone who has used watercolor for years. I also like that there is a record time-lapse option, and with that, I'm going to show you the final painting process before the video ends. Now, some of the things that I think needs improvement on the iOS app is in the installation part. I realized that this is originally a desktop application, so the workflow may be different in the app. The problem I encountered was I couldn't input in the serial code in the app, so I had to go to the browser to sort this out. I was expecting to do all of it in the app itself. It's not really a big problem for me, but maybe it's something that can be noted on for future releases in iOS. All in all, I love using it. I would definitely recommend it, especially if you're looking to up your digital art game. Clip Studio Paint is available on major operating systems: Windows, Mac OS, iPad, iPhone, Galaxy, Android, and Chromebook. If you're not sure yet and don't want to commit, they also offer a 3-month trial period for free. Thank you, Clip Studio Paint, for making this video possible. You have just gotten yourself a new digital painter. Now, here's the time-lapse video of my artwork. Enjoy!